That's my boob.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, it's Toby, and today we're gonna be in video Okay, never mind.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, today.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey y'all, it's Toby, and today's video we're basically gonna be talking about how to treat an artist and how not to treat an artist, commissions, and being respectful and not disrespecting an artist, respecting time limits and different stuff like that. This is going to be a two-parter. There's also going to be a separate video that we are going to film on a separate day. Basically how to deal with fursuit makers, which most of the time it's similar, but more complex, obviously, because there's a lot more money, a lot more time involved in that. So yeah, but today we're going to be talking about artists, how to treat them, how to not to treat them. So, let's get into it. I don't know what the fuck that was.
That was disgusting. I'm gonna kill myself. Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, yes.
God damn it! Okay.
You can't fucking get
Shut up! Okay! Okay! 5, 4, 3, 2. Stop!
I'm sorry.
Alright, so the first point I'm gonna make is don't ask for free art. Just don't. It's not a good idea. Whoever you're commissioning is going to think you're annoying. They're gonna think you're too young to buy their art. And if you do happen to ask an artist for free art and they say no, don't keep bugging them for free art. No, it doesn't work like that.
It's a delicate thing because, like she just said, some artists make their living off of art. I know many artists who do that. There are some people who do give away art either through just kindness and they do 1 or 2 free things, or through raffles. I see a lot on Twitter and different social media platforms that things go along through that route, but do not ask for free art. And it's a lot harder than it looks, because when I started drawing, I was like, haha, boom, I'm gonna do it. It takes time, effort, and it's a delicate thing, and nothing's for free in this world, sadly. And that comes from 2 adults.
Yeah, like I go to work and I expect to get paid. You go to work, you expect to get paid. You do something for somebody, and unless it's a favor and you tell them beforehand, oh no, don't pay me, if they offer to pay you, you're gonna take that money. So you just treat it, it's labor. It's labor. Bottom line is it's labor.
The next thing goes hand in hand with asking for free art is prices and price negotiation. I always grew up in a household where my father taught me to always hustle, to always, barter. But when it comes to things where you're asking for goods and services, if a person's providing goods, which is art in this place in a marketing standpoint, you have to respect their prices. It's one of those things where usually they have experience and they know their art and they sold it before, and that's why they have those prices. Negotiations could happen if the artist is willing, but respect them if they don't want to negotiate. If the base prices are base prices, also more complex designs. That's one thing that I see a lot in this fandom, which is great. Originality is beautiful, and sometimes people have more complex sonas than others that will take more time and effort and are very hard to draw. And if an artist asks for additional money because of a complex design, you have to be very, very understanding and just understand and talk. Everything's about communication, and you have to word it the right way or something could go wrong.
Alright, and another thing is time limits. You go through the commission process, you tell your artist this is what I want, you send them your ref, and you agree on a price, you send them the money, unless your artist is nice enough to say money after work is completed, which rarely happens. And you have say you want the piece in a certain amount of time. You should do that, tell them that before the negotiations. while you're talking to them, say, this is when I want the art done. Is that possible? Don't do it after you send your money. Just don't. If it's not going fast enough for you, talk to the artist about it. Most artists have a queue of different commissions that they've gotten, and try to be respectful of that queue. Some queues are public, some aren't. However, you can ask how many are above me. If you want something quicker, pay the rush fee. If they don't have a rush fee, ask them what they would like for the rush fee. So, agree with the rush fee, and if you can't pay the rush fee, then just wait for your art. Everybody's impatient, everybody wants their art, you're not special.
This is so mean. I mean, no, we're being honest, and that's one of the things that this fandom lacks is honesty.
Yeah, because everybody's always trying to coddle everyone, and oh no, you're special, you're special, you're special, you're special. Oh no, of course you're special. Oh, yes, you should get everything immediately. But oh no, that price is ridiculous. But also, artists, you should charge more for your art because you're special too. But so is the customer. Ow, that was my knee.
Ah! I was like, oh! That was the tip of my...
I'm so sorry.
It was just like...
Kilo, come kiss it and make it better.
What?
So the next thing is reference. Having a reference image of your Sona. Sometimes, originally, like the first time, if you don't have a ref, we've all been there, obviously, because, you know, when you're making your Sona, you have a picture in your head. And sometimes conveying that image in your head to an artist over text or messaging, which is usually how commissions are done, is hard to do. It's very important when commissioning a ref, because refs are the integral part of your Sona. That is what determines all future art, is that ref. If you only have a ref for a certain point, that's what you're giving to other artists to draw their art based on. So it's very important to communicate with artists about how you want certain things done, markings, and like I said, it's very hard to do it when you don't have a ref already. So just be, be very, understanding when an artist doesn't quite know, or they might make a marking that you didn't, say to them because they don't really know. They're just working out of air. And also, it's important to have a ref. Usually, before I had my ref, I had art pieces. And sometimes, don't get discouraged by this, but sometimes an artist will not do a commission if you do not have a ref. They don't have an accurate depiction of your character, so therefore they cannot do a, art piece, because different art styles, different markings might look different. Like Toby has blue and pink markings on his cheeks. I had one artist depict it perfectly, one artist depict it a little differently. So independent artists' pictures that aren't refs are very confusing to use as a reference. So always make sure to have a good, accurate ref, which refs, if you don't know what they are, they're basically profile views. Front view, side view, and back view of your Sona. So you can get a full view of everything, and some of them are a little more elaborate, have poses, have facial expressions. Closed, and that's a good thing. And I'm pretty guilty on that. I'm a picky person in everything, so when commissioning artists in the past, when I was younger, I wasn't so understanding about it, so that's why we're making this video, so people can understand. Because sometimes it could come across that you're getting upset because your Sona is your baby. So you want everything to go perfectly. But if you do it right, everything will be A-okay. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching us explain about art. I hope you liked the good cop, bad cop approach. I mean, you gotta be honest. In this fandom, we gotta be honest with each other. That's how, we grow as people, and that's how we, do things by communicating. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. There's gonna be another part to this video, which is the fursuiting, aspect of our topics and stuff like that. But I hope you'd enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I love you guys. Peace. Just wave.